What's going on, Nerd Army guys? Welcome to the newest episode of Nerds Mirais. Today, guys, we're going to continue our journey into the fucked up world of Game of Thrones. Today, guys, will be a heavy hitter episode. Today, we are going to be following into Game of Thrones, season number 8, episode number 3, titled The Long Night. Now, guys, this one was a pretty dark episode, but pretty awesome. So let's get right into it. Here we go. So guys, we start off this episode with the armies coming together to stand in front of the Whites. The Whites are right outside the fucking gate of Winterfell. Shit is going down. Let's get your armies together. And then we get the Dothraki out in front leading the charge. And I'm honestly sorry, but I cannot help but reference South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut because this just like Operation Send in the Blackies is fucked up. But yeah, why are the minorities going to the front? Send the white people in the front. Or at least the dickless people. So then we get to see Melisandre show the fuck up out of nowhere. This crazy red bitch just poofs, what do you need? Poof, what do you need? Just like the genie and shit. She shows up, walks straight up on her horse in front of the Dothraki, grabs onto one of the fucking blades of their swords and poof, fucking fire. And then hurrah! The whole fucking army's flame swords just get cracking. The Lord of Light is here to stop this cold son of a bitch. So Dothraki are rocking fire swords. Gangster. So Dany and Jon kind of like scoff off and start heading towards the dragons to begin the fight. We get to see Grey Worm and the Unsullied all armored up, standing there ready for what's gonna fucking happen. And then out of nowhere, a goddamn tidal wave of whites hits the Unsullied army. What the fuck? Now we get to see a bunch of crazy shit. This battle starts. It is mayhem. Everyone is swinging, fucking cutting people down, cutting down whites. Zombies getting back up, stabbing. People are going in and out. People are taking fucking names and just whooping that ass. It gets a little dark. And I'm not going to lie. The episode itself is very dark. And I know that's the way it's meant to be shot, but it does kind of take away from it at times. I had to turn off every fucking light in the house and say, oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, it's pretty dark, guys. But all in all, it still is a crazy fucking fight. So many cool things happen during this fight. We get to see badasses become even more badass. And we get to see someone that we knew was a badass, like little Lyanna Mormont. I love that little girl. She just fucks some shit up. She's a gangster. So we get to see Dany and Jon getting on the dragons, and they actually almost get knocked off because a wave of zombies, wave of fucking whites rams into the side of the dragons. They almost fall the fuck off. They get the hell out of there. Then we get to see Sam and Ed just fucking up on the bridge, just handling business. And you're just like, okay, come on, they're still good. I love Sam, love Ed. They're gangsters. Boom, Ed dies. What the fuck? Ed gets an arrow through the throat. Ed is dead. Oh, I fucking loved Ed, man. He was a fucking gangster. Tyrion and Sansa make their way down to the crypts. Yeah, as soon as I saw this part, first thing I said is, doesn't the guy they're fighting bring dead people back to life? So you take the women and children where the dead people are? Someone stupid. So then we get to see Jon and Dany in the air flying, and there's a big fucking cloud shot in by the Night King, and it is so fucking heavy in the snowfall. It's just crazy. They can't see shit, and the two dragons end up colliding in midair. It's fucked up. So we get to see Grey Worm set off a booby trap, dropping all these spikes all around the fucking castle. Gangster shit. I was like, dope. And then Melisandre walks up, pray. Lord of Light fucking blows the motherfuckers apart. And yeah, she just nukes this fucking whole booby trap, and it just fucking catches on fire. And I'm like, all right. Lord of Light's a gangster. Maybe I don't hate Melisandre as much as I do. Bran wargs into a raven and joins a flock of ravens, and they fly out over the fucking army, the whites, until the Night King notices the raven, and fucking Bran just, he's coming. So we get to see a back shot of the Night King, and he signals to his armies that are being backed up by this fucking fire to start piling on top of each other and make a bridge. And they do. Holy shit. So much for the Lord of Light. He's a smart one. Mr. Night King. So we get to see everyone whooping fucking ass. We get to see Jorah just lopping motherfuckers' heads off. We get to see Arya fucking rocking this gangster staff shit that she had Gendry Maker, and it's dope, and she's rocking, motherfucker. It's just made out of dragon glass. It's gangsta. I need that on my wall next to my double-sided axe that the hounds got. Then we see this fucking badass little Lyanna Mormont just all beat up and shit. She just starts rushing this fucking zombie giant, guys. Yeah, they have a zombie fucking giant. Yeah. So this little tiny girl is rushing this zombie giant. This fool fucking snags her up, and he just starts squeezing her. And I'm like, no, not Lyanna Mormont, the little bear. Rawr. And so she just fucking gets squeezed to death. And on her way out, this bad little bitch is like, you know what? Fuck you. And stabs him with the dragon glass blade in the fucking eye. This asshole turns to dust. Poof. But Lyanna Mormont's dead. First Shireen, now her. Awesome little girls can't live in this fucking world. A really cool part in this episode is we got to see this dope little fucking dragon Top Gun scene. It was like fucking Goose and Maverick losing the fucking Iceman and shit. It was pretty cool, like just the flights and everything, and watching these dragons maneuver, and it was really awesome to see that. And then the Night King just vanishes into the clouds like a bitch. Arya, the Hound, and Beric are fucking making their way through the castle, but there's a shitload of whites all over the fucking castle, and they are fucking not gonna make it. So Beric does the fucking noble ass shit. His motherfucker's already died a bunch of times, been brought back to life by the Lord of Light. So yeah, he does what he needs to do. He sacrifices himself, stays back, and starts fighting these fools off so they have time to get the fuck out of there. And yeah, Beric Dondarrion, another one. So the Night King is now on the ground. Dany fucking finds him, and Dracarys, motherfucker, she just starts blasting him, and nothing happens. This dragon just like torched the shit out of this dude, and he's just like, you done? And I'm like, this motherfucker's got the biggest huevos ever. So Jon jumps the fuck off his dragon and starts rushing the Night King. What does the Night King do? Zombies. He just brings a bunch of whites back to life, and they all fucking start fighting Jon and holding him down. And I'm like, God damn it. Fuck. Who's supposed to kill him if it's not Jon? And so like, I'm like, this is bullshit. He survived a dragon blast at like fucking point blank, like pat. I'm like, yeah, you're dead. No, he survived that shit. He's gonna pull up a bunch of army of bitches to fight for him. What the hell? And just like I fucking thought when I saw it in the first scene, the zombies are brought back to life. Yes, all the dead bodies in the fucking crypts come back to life. God damn, why don't people listen to me? The Night King slowly approaches Bran out by the Godswood, and Theon's like, no, fuck that. And Theon nuts the fuck up. Dick or not, he nuts the fuck up, and he starts rushing the Night King to stab this son of a bitch himself. And I'm like, fuck yeah, get him, Theon. You're going to redeem yourself. Maybe you'll sprout a dick after this one. But no, Theon is fucking killed by the Night King. This fucking, another one? You're killing off all the characters that I've kind of liked most of the way through. What the fuck? So then we get the craziest scene. The Night King is staring Bran down, and he is giving him this fuck you stare, like, and Bran's just like, what, bitch? I'm the three-eyed raven. Just staring these motherfuckers down. It is the staring contest of fucking all time. When out of nowhere, this fucking Mexican jumping bean Arya fucking Stark comes flying out of nowhere, and I'm like, oh shit. And what does the Night King do? Catches that little bitch. And I was like, oh, we fucked. Arya, like, straight ninja'd her ass in here. And this motherfucker caught her like it was nothing. And then Arya, who has her fucking Valyrian steel dagger that was given to her by Bran, he foresaw this shit. He was actually like, you know what? Here you go, sis. And now she drops that fucking thing, switches to the other hand like she did against Brienne, and whack, kills the fucking Night King. Yes, Arya Stark, the little fucking girl that no one wanted to train to fight with a fucking sword. Yeah, Arya fucking Stark. See, Ned Stark knew what was going on. Syrio was a gangster fucking, water dancer training. Yeah, okay. Arya Stark has been one of my favorite characters since the beginning of the show, and she just showed the fuck up and murdered the Night King. The Night King is fucking dead. All of his men poof into nothing. The war is over. We've lost some gangster fucking characters. I'm really mad about that, but it all ends with Melisandre, and I'm like, oh, what's this crazy bitch doing? She takes her fucking robe off. I'm like, oh, she naked again in the snow, and then she pulls her choker off and starts turning an old woman and dies. And I'm like, all of that for that? That's how you end this crazy bitch that we all hate? She just dies in the snow? Hypothermia on an old lady? That's some bullshit. Now, guys, this episode was fantastic. There was a lot of crazy shit that happened. Like I said, a lot of the scenes were very dark, especially the fight scenes, because they're outside under just the fucking cloudy sky. There's no moon showing, so there's no extra light. So it's meant to be dark because that's how it would be. It was a really cool fight scene. I enjoyed it. Not as much as like Battle of the Bastards or even like other high-end like fights from this freaking series. They've had some really good ones. Battle of the Bastards, obviously, for me, is definitely like top tier for Game of Thrones. And this one was close. It wasn't that great. Too many people that I loved died, especially Liliana Mormont. Like I said before, the Top Gun fighting scene, like the fucking dragons flying, that was very, very cool. And that's something I'm really looking forward to in like House of the Dragon, the new prequel series that we will be covering here. They're going to have 17 dragons, I believe, versus the 3 we've had this whole time. Then 1 turned zombie. Yeah, so it's going to be really cool. Join us for that. So guys, let me know your thoughts on this episode down in the comments down below. What did you think of this, and what did you think about my review? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel so you can keep up with all the videos we put out every week. We do cover this series and a bunch of other series, so check out the playlists and check out the videos we put out every week. So guys, I will see you next time right here on Nerds Morass for more Game of Thrones. We're getting really close to the end, so join in. All right, guys. Peace out.